You ever been backed into a corner with no way out? That's exactly what happens in Set It Off, a 90s crime drama that blends sisterhood, struggle, and survival into one intense ride. For women Stony, Cleo, Frankie, and TT find themselves at the end of their rope and decide to take matters into their own hands. But when you play with fire, things can spiral out of control fast. This is the story of four best friends who go from cleaning banks to robbing them, all in the name of survival. Let's get into it. We open in Los Angeles, where we meet Frankie, a confident bank teller who knows how to handle her business. But when a group of masked robbers storm the bank, things go south quick. Frankie keeps her cool, but when one of the robbers calls her by name, the cops assume she's in on it. Just like that, her career is over. Fired, blacklisted, and humiliated, Frankie is left with nothing. Meanwhile, we meet Stony, a woman doing everything she can to put her little brother through college. But the system ain't fair, and sometimes, hard work just isn't enough. Then there's Cleo, a ride-or-die friend with dreams of something bigger, but stuck in a dead-end job. And TT, a single mom struggling to keep her son safe in a world that doesn't seem to care about her. All four women work as janitors under the cruel Mr. Luther, who treats them like trash. The bills keep stacking up, and so does their frustration. Stony's only hope is her younger brother, Stevia. She's sacrificed everything to send him to college, but when he's wrongly gunned down by police, her whole world falls apart. The pain turns into rage, and for the first time, she realizes the system was never meant to help them. That's when Frankie suggests something crazy. If they're cleaning up after people who rob banks, why not rob one themselves? Desperate times call for desperate measures, and the ladies decide to take a shot at their first bank robbery. But it's far from smooth. TT freezes up, and Cleo almost goes too far, but somehow, they pull it off. The adrenaline rush is real, but so is the risk. They agree one and done. But once you get a taste of that kind of money, walking away is so easy. With their confidence up, the crew plans a bigger hit, and this time, they get it right. Stony, Cleo, Frankie, and TT work like a well-oiled machine, stacking up serious cash. But success brings attention, and soon, Detective Strode is on their tail. He starts connecting the dots, and the heat is on. Meanwhile, Stony finds herself getting close to Keith, a charming banker who represents everything she thought she wanted: stability, security, and maybe even love. But can she really have both lives? As the money flows in, so do the tensions. Cleo, always the wild one, starts flashing cash around, and Frankie's paranoia is at an all-time high. The cracks start to show, and when TT's son is taken by child services, the stakes get even higher. She needs one more score to get him back. The team agrees it's all or nothing. They plan their biggest heist yet, but this time, they're being watched. Strode is closing in. The tension is unbearable, and everyone's nerves are on edge. As they step into that bank, none of them realize this will be the moment that changes everything forever. What started as a desperate bid for survival turns into something far bigger than they ever imagined. When you live by the hustle, you either make it out or go down trying. And for Stony, Cleo, Frankie, and TT, the price of freedom might be higher than they ever expected. And that's where we'll leave it. If you want to know how it all goes down, you'll have to watch Set It Off for yourself. Trust me, this one's a must-watch. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie recaps.